Okay. Who do I want to meet? This is the same person that's missing in my life. So again, I'm going to go with a family member. I don't want to meet anyone famous. I don't want to meet a celebrity. I'm not really into that celebrity, famous person thing. I don't know. I just think they're people and like watching them in movies, but I don't think they're that cool. Where do I want to go? Hawaii. I know that's probably not what they mean by this question. Probably where do you want to go in your life, but I do want to go to Hawaii, and that's what I thought of. What am I most proud of? I honestly am most proud of the different person I am. I changed schools from my sophomore year in high school to my junior year of high school. And like I said, I changed a lot 2 years ago, but when I changed schools, I also changed a lot. So from like sophomore year, so the last 4 years, because I'm a junior in college now. My last 4 years have been life-changing. Like literally, so many things have happened in the last 4 years that have changed me, that if people from my old school saw me or talked to me, they would not know who I am, because I've changed like a lot. And not in a bad way. I would not say in a bad way at all. I'm still the same person. I still have the same beliefs actually, but just how I carry myself and how I talk is a lot different. That was 41, I believe. Yeah. So 42. Do I care what others think about me? And yes, I do. Which I think is sometimes a good thing and sometimes a very bad thing. If you care what others think about you in a way that helps you present yourself better, like if you care what others think, so you dress up a little nicer, or you care what others think, that you're still yourself, but just like an improved version of yourself, I guess. If people think you're too whiny and you work on whining, I guess, or complaining, that is a good thing. But if you change who you are for a person, that I would say is not a good thing. And yes, this is a common theme, but my sound did have some issues last time I recorded. When I recorded this, I guess I didn't check it afterwards. So we're just gonna finish it. Well, not finish it, but do the part that the sound had issues on. Okay. So I was on 43, and that is, what are my talents? My talents would probably be just like listening to people and being a good friend, I guess. I know that sounds like really conceited, but like every time you say your talents, it kind of does, just because, especially if you're saying your talents, but whatever. 44, do I utilize those talents? I try to. I'm more of an introverted person, so I probably don't utilize them as best as I could, or the best way that I could, but I definitely try. Okay. 45, what makes me happy? Being with people that I love, or being with people that want to hang out with me, getting good grades, I don't know, doing well in one way or another, I guess would be the best way to put it. Doing well in either like cultivating friendships or getting good grades or something like that. 46, what makes you sad? Well, since I've been up at school, which has been like 2 months, one was an animal and one was a person, have died. Both in my family, I guess, if you consider a dog part of your family. So, yeah. And then my uncle just recently. And I'm stuck up at school, so I can't like really go to the funerals. Especially being college, I can't really just leave with the classes I'm in. So, yeah, that's been kind of hard because I can't just go home and like, I don't know, be there. 47. What makes you angry? What makes me angry is when people do dumb things. Like they mess their life up and they could stop it. Like I know there's some things that like you messed your life up and you couldn't really help it. Like if someone was in a car accident and they didn't do, like it wasn't their fault, let's say. Obviously, if something happens, it's not their fault. But it's more when people like do things that either harm themselves or harm others, and it just overall, I just don't like that when people do dumb things that affect your life, because I just like, you can see the effects on it and you're just like, no, don't do that, and they do it and you're just like, oh, it's so frustrating. 48. I cannot see. I am sorry. I'm still wearing my glasses. I haven't tried my contacts, so I might do that later. 48. Am I satisfied with my appearance? I would probably say some days are better than others. Yeah, I would say some days are better than others. 49. Am I healthy? Well, besides my eyes going crazy, I would say outwardly I'm pretty healthy. I probably don't eat the best food, but what college student does? I mean, but that is definitely something I probably should work on, is my healthy food. I do get quite a bit of, I don't do exercise that go to the gym, but with my walking to and from class is, you know, quite a bit of exercise. So I don't feel like I need to at this point. When I worked at my internship, I did feel like I needed to do something because I was just sitting there all day. But now that I'm moving more, I don't have time, and I just don't feel like I need to. Okay. 50. What was the toughest time in my life? The toughest time in my life was definitely 2 years ago. I've kind of already explained a little bit. A bunch of things were going on, and no one really understood, because no one knew basically every part of it, which was kind of challenging. But yeah, that's probably that. 51. 51. What was the easiest time in my life? I'd probably say right now, to be honest with you. Right now it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of easy. It's easy because I think I can kind of make the decisions instead of my family being there, and I know what I want, and it's just easier because I can do it myself. School-wise, this is not the easiest time in my life. Kindergarten, definitely. But 52. Am I selfish? Yes. I definitely think of myself before anyone else. And that is definitely something that's, again, comes to my attention because I work on it for a while, and then like one person brings it up, and then another person will bring it up when I'm trying to work it on with another person. And so yes, it's definitely still a work in progress. 53. What is the craziest thing I ever did? I'm not a really crazy person, which is kind of something I regret, and kind of not, because I don't want to get in trouble, obviously, but yeah, I really don't know what the craziest thing I ever did. I feel like I should have, like, I feel like there should be something, but I really can't think of anything. What is the craziest thing you want to do? Elope, I guess. Which is not that crazy, but that is definitely something. I don't want a wedding. I don't know if I told you this all before, but I definitely do not want a wedding, and I'm going to be forced to have one, which is, you know, okay, but still, don't really want one. Do I procrastinate? What am I doing right now? Making videos? Yep, procrastinating. No, I do to some degree. I do make sure I have things done, but I do procrastinate until I have to do it. I don't get it done beforehand. What is my biggest regret? Probably just not being myself in middle school and the first couple years of high school, and not being comfortable with myself is probably just my biggest regret. Like having, yeah, I get that would be the best way to put it. 57. What has had the greatest impact of your life? Probably what was meeting my birth parents, or my birth dad, or just going through that whole process, just meeting them, because that's one of the things that really helped my self-image, my just knowing who I was meeting him, and then with my birth mom situation. So yeah, that is probably what has had the biggest effect. And 58, who has had the biggest effect, would either be my birth dad, and these can be in a I'm going to say some people that can be in a positive or negative way. Some people at my middle school, my mom, and definitely my boyfriend right now, Andy. Definitely. 59. Do I stand up for myself? I haven't had a problem with it since I gained this new self-discovery thing, I guess. In middle school and the first part of high school, I would definitely say no, but I would not stand up for anything. I was definitely 100% a follower. Not the best thing to do, by the way. And yeah, but I would definitely say now I'm a lot more likely to stand up for myself. Like, I'm still definitely an introvert, but that doesn't mean you can't stand up for yourself. So 60. Have I settled for mediocrity? No, I would say no. Yeah. 61. Do I hold grudges? I do not hold grudges. However, I do remember, which is, I think, a good thing. If, you know, it's good to remember what people have done, because people definitely can change. Like, don't ever think someone cannot change, because they can. If you're expecting them to change, like if you're dating someone and you're expecting them to change, then no, that is not going to work for you. They might change. More likely than not, they're not going to, however, and you will be disappointed. Another thing, but I think that anyone is possible to change. Like, don't give up on someone because you think they can't change. What's going on? Okay, yes, don't give up on someone because you think they won't change, but don't expect them to change either. So I don't hold a lot of grudges, but I do remember it.